Alrighty then, stand to Bannerman. Oh wow. And welcome back to another episode of Bannerlord as we get into the campaigns of our random house of Lego. So, let me actually switch back so we can see each other. Hello there, how's everybody going? Hopefully we're having a good grand old time. As, get ready to rock and roll. So, last time we had been basically doing an entire tour of Calradia. We had been circumnavigating the entirety of the map, kicking butt, taking names, and mostly looking for good trade. We have come to the end. Yes, indeed. We're only a little bit late. Whenever I start streaming this, everything else slows down, which is pretty funny to me. So trying to set up all of the alert this person and put it in this location becomes really painfully slow at times, and I was sort of fiddling with things that I probably shouldn't have been messing with before the stream. Alright, so yes, like I said, we have finished our trip through the southern lands, and now we will be heading up north through the Vlandian territory, and then even further north into Vikings. Eventually we will make it there. However, campaigns, there's multiple campaigns? I thought it was only one campaign. You don't know that. Actually, the House of Lego, it streams many, many lands in many, many places. Oh goodness, it looks like I peeked out on one of them doing the Grand Tour. Indeed, Grand Tour 2018. Alright, so we are once again in Aldari territory. We're sitting in Quays, which is the gateway to the north. I believe we can actually move up through here. I'm kind of hoping that we can, and we should be able to make it into Ortisia, if that's the direction that we are heading to. We also want to hunt down any small minor clan that we happen to run into and just absolutely murderize them. So if we happen to run into any of those, we will be butchering, and we'll probably also take a moment to sort of stop and figure out exactly who we're going to challenge. So with that all in mind and out of the way, let us go check in with Kenziat Mercer. I'd like to earn a little bit of extra cash. We're at 2,500, which is okay, but I'd like a little bit more. So we're going to grab the Army of Poachers quest here. Should hopefully work out pretty decently. And with that done, that should give us a little bit of cash and potentially pick up a couple more prisoners or some form of army. Challenge the minor factions? Exactly. That's the plan. I like the way that you think. But yeah, we definitely want to be challenging one of the minor clans. They have all kinds of really cool gear that we would love to steal. Also, potentially some interesting troops. But mainly it's that gear that I want to rob from whoever is actually running the faction. Hello, Talik! Talik, you desperately need to link your Discord and your Twitch. Otherwise, you're going to be a mech tech. Alrighty. Ooh, load in is a little bit slow. Okay, so obviously I can't record. So, yes, we are the dude. How are you doing? She is a merchant here, and she speaks for many people. We hear you have a problem. She's got a problem with poachers. What can I do for you? I could send a companion and 13 men to hunt them down. This would actually be the easiest way of giving our men some experience and also giving us a little bit of gold, but we could also, get involved in a battle and get a bunch of prisoners and that sort of thing. You would be slaughtered if you attacked one of the main factions? Well, yeah. That's why I said the minor clans. We're not exactly going to be going and trying to create our own kingdom just yet, but we're working on it. I thought I had done that will do now. Cool, awesome. We wouldn't want to. Alright, so I'll rid you of the poachers myself, mainly because I want to be able to grab their people. So also we have the dumbest of hats. We're going to need to get a better hat for civilian wear. I wonder if I could wear a big turban. I know, because I think that'd be very cool. Simply because it would sort of match with who we are. Alright, so we need to go to pick up the quest. And Army of Poachers, Merchant of Quays, asks you to go around to Bach at midnight. So it's already being tracked, I believe, anyway. And yes, Bach is right to the south, so it's a little bit of a detour out of our way, but it's for a good cause and mainly a good amount of cash. Although the night battles are never quite fun, and it is going to be a lot of archers, we do have a fairly good shield that I can hold up and hide behind. Although shields were rebalanced in a recent patch, so it might be a little bit weaker. Mitchford is the one hanging down south. There are turbans and shemagmas of multiple types in the market. Oh, good. So we should be able to, let's negotiate with them. See if I can't, I don't know, trick them. Because I want to have a cooler hat rather than this dumb sort of thing. He's wearing a similar hat to me. Maybe we come to agreement. What do you got? Let's see. Let's go with charm and mercy. You talk about poor folk, but you think the people here in this little village, wait, but you think the people here like their village turned into a nest of outlaws? A success! Wow, we may actually finish this quest without having to actually fight. This is a little bit of a backfire, but we're so good at charming people. So, we have the outlaw option twice, so I'm gonna take it twice. And it's a success. The silver tongue is OP. So it would seem, but I was intending to, Oh, and now we're a charm 90. Awesome. The higher the charm, the better. Anticristo confirms. So our relations have increased. We're doing pretty good. Around adjustments to see the chances. They were 59% of a success and like 9 or 10% of a failure. Sorry about having to stream in the lower quality, but once again, Twitch is not giving us options in order to step down quality for people whose internet connections can't handle it. So again, instead of streaming in the 1080p that we prefer, we're streaming in 720, which I know makes it a little bit hard to see some of the writing. I will go slower and I'll start reading out all of the dialogue to make sure that you guys don't miss anything. After all, that's half the fun. Alrighty, so with that in mind, we've concluded our business here more or less. I'm going to just check, see if they got any products. I believe we already stopped through here, but we have a little bit better liking to them. No, they're like, screw you. They have no interest in trading fairly with me. Not quite the quality, but your face. Oh, my face is blocking? Ah! My face will go higher. I'll hang up here with you guys. Hi, chat. Poke. I can actually poke things now. It's a little bit lower. That way I do not interfere with the chat. Watch. I have now installed a buzzsaw on my thing, so the moment that I reach into the chat, my hand just goes, ah, and it's gone. We're good. Alright. So, we have concluded our business more or less in the town. I believe I'm maxed out on troops anyway. Oh, I'm not. I have quite a bit more. In that case, I shall take some SRI recruits. Did I call them Eldari before? I think I did. They're not Eldari. We're not that cool just yet, unfortunately. Not that I'm actually a fan of the Eldari or not. I kind of hate them. It's not for anything they do. It's because they have some really bullcrap tactics. Come back here. I'm gonna chase you down. Oh my God, we actually caught somebody. You see the horse guys in that town? Oh, is that who they were? All right, give up or die. 13 men are going to take on my 52, or 51. Let's see exactly how that's gonna go for them. And I'm going to attack them mainly because I also need a little bit of experience. And let's start things off with a bang. Asari and Crusades, are the horse dudes? Yup. And you know what? I really like the horse guys, mainly because the horses are awesome. Let's have... You're gonna follow me. No, you don't. Get back here. And then our infantry shall advance, and our archers shall follow with them. I'm deliberately trying to get down the actual techniques rather than just like buzzsawing and hitting immediately F1, F3 on everything. Okay, so that's doing its first battle load-in, so I'll let it do that, and after this, it should be pretty smooth. I think I just threw a javelin at my own people, but that's okay, because my own people have got this pretty much in the bag. I can sit here and I can command. Uncle Tiggy has subscribed with Twitch Prime. He's been with us for 3 months. Thank you so much, my man. Do very much appreciate it. Just gonna send a quick bit of heartbeat love over in your direction. If you have the heartbeat emote, please do spam it in chat. And welcome Uncle Tiggy for his continued support of 3 full months. Awesomeness. And again, like I said, everything off the game kind of crawls, so I'm trying to type in heartbeat, and it's literally taking this long. And spam it and go. I said spam and go. Let's see if the magic will happen. Magic, there he went. There go my hairpiece. Alright, let's get out of here. So a successful assault on the looters. Absolutely nobody got even remotely injured. We're feeling pretty good, and we've leveled up some. I even threw a couple of javelins, one of which actually landed on one of my troops, so maybe. Ezo did a guild... Ezo did a guide on infantry and archer tactics. He can slaughter an army double his size. Nice. I have no interest in taking peasants, but I will grab looters because I can use them for various things. I only have 1 Imperial recruit. Oh, you poor unfortunate soul. Let's remove all Imperial recruits so I don't have to worry about them. I only have infantrymen now. And Imperial Archer, I don't want to level you up just yet. I'm going to a whole bunch of people to level up. We also need to get that higher level of leadership so that we can pick up the, God, what is it? The ability that allows me to basically steal troops or turn brigands into actual full-on. It's like disciplinarian or something. And I really want to get that one because I kind of built part of my army out of, brigands. I think later on we will do a run where we try and only do like God, what are they called? Looter troops and that sort of thing. Stumbling over my words today. Okay, gonna do a quick check. How far away am I from doing all those things? I did hit 90 on charm, which is quite lovely. However, I need to be 100 in order to get the next level. And disciplinarian is, of course, in the leadership tree and right here. That's right. So 125. Got to maintain a high morale. Our morale is 73 right now. I believe high was 75, so we got to pick it up a little bit more. Since we're so close to Fanob, I will actually do a quick check on in here. I'm unhappy that the villagers decided to leave because I was hoping that their prices would be good, but then the villagers left to trade. Recruit a couple of troops. I will grab that. That'll bring us up to 53. So we're diversifying a little bit. You know what? Tbilisi is right there. So we're going to finish up on Tbilisi, and then we'll head north through Tbilisi Castle. May even stop to hit those looters. Food diversity? Yep. That's why I'm hoping to be able to find food for some cheap. Because I believe we have fish, actually. Fish. Oh, yes, we do have fish. We also have grains. And I believe we also have butter. Yeah, so we have everything that they sell here. They're selling fish for an okay price, and I've noticed that fish actually go for a pretty decent price. Except I've got 32 of them, so I'm not all that concerned about it just yet. I should pick up some beer and wine for them, although I think I have those as well. We'll go run these guys over real quick if we can catch them. The castles offer me nothing, if I recall correctly. Alright, head north. Time to stop. Ooh, caravan of Rahan the silversmith. He works for the Aserai, so I can't do that. I love Garantor Castle, how it's just set up here. I kind of think it would be a little bit closer over here, so they can't just sort of get around it and raid Lycia, but maybe that's just me. All the varieties would get a nice hat from the city. Oh, I should have tried to see if I could get a cool civilian hat so that I could wear something interesting. He wants daughter found. I can do this one on the cheap. So I'm actually going to send my companion off. Just leaving Turbanland. Should we go back? What do you guys think? Should we actually turn around back, go back to the city, and pick up a turban? I'm down for it if you guys are. So just let me know in chat. We're not going to do a full-on poll, mainly because I can't figure out how polls are going to work on my current setup. But hey, I'm actually going to send some dudes to get your daughter because that'll make me a decent amount of cash. Oh, I need a scouting of... Oh, the Lathe is not here. He's trying to catch up to us. That's actually a decent reason for us to turn around and go back. Because our scout dude is actually trailing around behind us. Desperately trying to catch up with the party again. Turbiner bust? Okay, we'll turn around and we'll make sure we go pick that up. Alright, but first things first, I want to just check and buy products. Maybe no, grain, butter, and salt. Salt do I need? I mean, I've got plenty of it with me. Literally and figuratively. Alright, we're going to turn around. We're going to get ourselves a turban. Goodbye, Artetia. We're going back to Quez. It's cooler than you. Should be able to get a boat in this game. Like, I don't know if that's like a planned thing, but you should be able to get a boat in this game. Okay, lurk mode nibbles back to later, listening in the background. Alright, cool to leak. We're sucking down 217 every single day. Alright, so we are going to go trade and speak to them about dapper hats. Salt is kind of hard to sell for profit. Yeah, basically just keeping it around because it's food. I wish to take a look at your arms and hats, sir. Alright, we can get a keffiyeh with a silken band. I'm not going to wear a hijab. Southern rural headdress. Show me civilian. Civilian wear only. From the armor. Full on just turban. We're looking for something that can give me higher than an armor 12. I don't know if we're going to be able to find one. Yeah, armor 8 is about as high as it goes. Oh, we can get like shoulder pads. That would be pretty cool. Salt is not food? Oh, it's not? I thought that salt was. I've lied to myself about this. Trade goods, luxury, clothing, raw materials. Yeah, I don't know. Salt should be food, or at least it should like combine with food. Like salt and meat is kind of important. Like it kind of does that thing where it comes together. Alright, so obviously by doing and changing ourselves to a more dapper, cool looking setup, we're going to be more or less losing our armor, but that's okay. We're going down to 8 armor, I believe, if we pick up a southern cap. When you hover over it, it shows. Oh, I see. Yeah, salt's not. Shoot. We're gonna have to sell it. Get rid of all of my salt. I have no need of you anymore. I kept you for one reason. Okay, so we could go full on turban in our cool little colors, or we go southern cap. Yeah, southern cap isn't really a cap so much as a bit of a string trying to hide some baldness. Yeah, we're not gonna do that. I think we go full on turban, or headscarf. Oh, dude, that's got to be it. You want the keffiyeh? Yeah, keffiyeh with a silken band. I don't know, man. It's not like you can start eating it when you want food. That's why I say it should like turbocharge other food. All right, so what do we think? Should we get the keffiyeh with a silken band, Or, which, you know, does look pretty good. Or should we get this glorious thing? Oh man, that'd be different. Which one? So the, are we getting the southern headscarf or the keffiyeh? Honestly, our civilian garb is more in order to do, in order to just look cool, even though we do wear it when we actually duel with people. The southern cap is, of course, terrible. And, yeah, that's about it for what I can think on that one. Fez time? Alright, we're gonna go with the Fez. It's gonna cost us 252, but we got it. Don't want to sell my leather cap. We're not buying that. And we can sell some of this junk. I mean, leather gambeson is not bad, but it's not what we're looking for. Hardened torn robe, Highland headcloth, pilgrim hood. We're keeping the leather cap just so we can give it to a friend. Fezzes are very cool. I'm glad everybody agrees. Give me a shoulder wreath scarf. Or perhaps the fabric shroud. No, definitely the scarf. But we're actually not paying all that much. And I don't think that there's just normal clothes here that I can buy that will be of superior armor capability. Ooh, except for, you know, things like van braces, but those don't count. Wrapped shoes are the most amazing thing in the world. I don't know why they are, but they are. Long padded robe would give us a little less leg armor, but everything else goes up. And we look amazing. Do I want to pay like 1,000 gold for all of this? I kind of do. Look at that. I mean, aside from the really crappy looking arm braces, I'm gonna go with that. we're gonna spend on style. See if I can sell anything just in order to make sure that I have a little bit of extra in the tank to go with it. Although I can survive until we get to the next town. Yes. Yes, we are true men of culture now. Oh, wait, I forgot to check if there's a tournament. Go to the arena. There's not. And yeah, all right. Now we head north. Now the people will know just what sort of amazing merchant king we truly are. Wait, hang on. Tell me about the folly. Tell me about the folly. Get back here. Oh, good. We got him. We have good horses. All right. So we are speaking to Inquid. Stop there, stranger. I bid you peace, at least until I find out who you are anymore. And I am Tirak. Who are you? I am Unquif, Sultan of the Asurai. I am the Lord of Quayas and Sanala. I should come up with a better accent for him, but I don't think I'm going to pull it off. That's the faction leader. So he has told me. I don't know your name, but no matter. Some say that there is a greater honor to found a great lineage than to be born with one. That's a pretty good saying, actually. Do you have a moment to talk about the folly? Pretty much. Can you tell me anything about the Battle of Pendraic? It was a tragedy that gnawed at the roots of all great families of Calradia, even ours, so far from the battle. We heard that the Empire was making war on the Sturgians, or maybe it was the other way around. I thought that we had no stake in this quarrel, but Nimir, a fiery young hero from the Benai Saran, asked me for permission to take some young warriors eager for glory. The Empire had left us alone for a while, and Neretzes was offering silver for men, so I thought, why not? Let them help the Empire. I should have known. The best course with wars is to have little to do with them as you possibly can. So Nimir went and fought and won glory, but also got a number of men killed, especially those of the Bennett killed, and he became boastful and arrogant. And then, well, that is the beginning of the great feud between the Soranus and Kildis. But the rest of the story I should perhaps leave for someone else. Thank you. I must leave. So that's pretty interesting. So he had basically no interest in fighting the war at all. You can tell, like, the one dude in the back, he's like, Alright, now we can leave this land. We shall go forth to Artisia. He knows what's coming, for we shall find the greatest lineage. I do like his stance on that it's better to, it is better to found a great lineage than to be born of one. We have, like, done no real work on Neretzes Folly, and we should really get on that. I mean, not seriously, I'm not gonna, like, go out of my way for it. He also has a badass two-handed axe. Ooh, something we'll have to keep in mind. The forest people are raiding. I don't think I want to meet the forest people, because I hear that they have really good bows. And a day goes by. Ooh, we found the daughter. Lovely. And we received 702, but we lost 268 in that one. I really should level these guys up, but I really don't want to right now. I want to level them up in big batches. Oh, good, but the poacher I can grab. There we go. We have completed our army of poachers. We're over the troop limit? Really? Well, in that case, do I have any just like normal dudes? I mean, I've got a Hillman, but I want to turn him into something. Goodbye, Asarai recruit. You were cool, but you weren't that cool. Wait, how am I over the troop limit? Where did I get all these extra guys? Large brigands. Oh, Lath returned. Ah. Okay, looks like we're getting rid of basically all of our Asarai recruits. And Hillman or Brigand. They both become Vlandian Banner Knights, I believe. But I need to get rid of 2 more. I'm starting to build a core of archers, though. I don't really want to get rid of my core of that. I think we'll just kind of rock with this and see what happens. I don't really need all of this, do I? Hillmen become Vlandian Banner Knights, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4 to get there. Whereas Brigands go 1, 2, 3 to get there. So I'll get rid of a pair of Hillmen. There we go. Alright, to continue our travels. Looked like it was an executioner asked he was willing. Then something we should hopefully not run into. Hello, good town and good people of Ortisia. We come to you with riches from the south. Hopefully they'll actually, trade at a decent amount. Archers are the best core. Helps keep the attrition down. I would have thought that I would want troops in my core. Ooh. Date's selling for 52, which is apparently good value. At least that's what this is telling me. This sells for cheap. No. I think we're going to have to travel a lot further north before we really... Ooh, grapes and butter. I need grapes and butter, though. And also it's not that great, is it? It's only 32, which is decent. Also lowers the morale of infantry if you just have the shoot. I'll keep that in mind. Try and get ourselves a nice core of armor. Alright, I don't think we're ready to trade just yet. And I don't think it's actually showing me like trade percentages on selling horses and the like yet. Oh cool, there's camel saddles here. I didn't realize that was a thing. Well, I knew there were camels, I just didn't realize you had to have special saddles for them. Alright, first things first, we must check the arena. And there's a tournament. Aha. We must now go and join the tournament. So that we can do grandiose things. Mainly so I can also get cool stuff without actually having to risk any troops in battle. Also levels me up. We're working over an iron-spiked kettle over mail. So another dapper hat. It is going to be a group stage. I don't want to bet on this stage, mainly because I think we'll die. I can bet 150. Yeah, we'll do it just for the 150 on the first stage. Alright, what are we? Ah, we're on horseback. Lovely. Let's see if I can't run down some of these javelineers. I missed. Hi, my dude. You're with me, huh? Alright, get ready. Javelineer. Time to cup. I missed. God, I suck with this. Ow. He hit me, though. How did I miss that? I managed to cut right in between them. Dude, get on the horse. Get on the horse. Trust me. You'll be way more effective on the horse. Do I have a sword? I do not. I literally just have the spear. I hate being spear only. Ooh, 2 damage too. Truly the greatest amounts of damage. Where'd you get that hat? I need that hat. There goes that horse. Soon only my men shall be on horses. And truly that'll be the most blessed arrangement. I did 159 damage and I'm not quite sure why. Okay, so we're the only ones mounted on horse. We're gonna let them duke it out for a little bit. Aim for the legs, hit the head, it's a pain. Ah. Nice! Round over! Good job! I may want to get that checked out. Okay, so we're into the next phase. We can actually do stuff. 159 to the horse. Yeah, okay, I'm a bowman now. How did that not hit somebody? There goes you. There's you. Whoop, step to the side, just step to the side. Okay, there goes you. Alright. I think we got this pretty much in the bag. Whoops. Come on, come on. Hit the... I'll do it myself. See? All it took was me to get involved to actually do this. It wasn't war crimes. He's now on my team? I don't know. No, he's not. He's a veteran forester. Alright, so I'm working with a cow thief against a veteran forester and an imperial crossbowman. At least we all have swords. Slow down and let me catch up. Got you. Easy peasy. Oh yeah, he's a named person. He's not actually a cow thief. Well, he is probably, but... Alright. Me, you. Let's get it on. Sorry, I've been peeking at the mic again. Let me back this up. Alright. By the way, if I do that, let me know, just so I have an idea of what's going on. Gotcha. Aha. Get back, sir. That was easy. He should have just stayed as a cow thief. Alright, we took that one. I'm willing to take the victory. Is it just me or is the sound out of sync? That may just be you. It might want to be... You may want to refresh the game. Or am I in sync? Because I'm not noticing the game being out of sync. So a brand new dapper hat that we can give to one of our guys who will no doubt fight against us in a future tournament, because that's how that works. You are in sync, but the game isn't? Interesting. Ulrich of the Forest people was here. What does that cow thief actually do? I assume, sir, that you have a reason to be here. Check out the tavern district. Oh, we have a shield maiden and a cow thief. Do I need a shield maiden? Not really. Also, she's cruel, which, why would I want to pick up cruel people? What do you do? Oh, you have good scouting. I could actually use you on certain missions. And athletics, bow, and two-handed. And nah. Show me all the wanderers right now. Because I'm looking for a merchant, if at all possible. Barba Borobos the Blood Axe. What do you got? As I should have expected. I don't know what I was, expecting beyond that. You're not very good. You literally have no skills at all. Like doing mystical things? Interesting. Yeah, none of these look like they're going to be what I'm looking for. Although we do know that they slip through, so... I actually have met a couple of these guys. Alright. So it seems good to me, but I've only been here a minute. Yeah, it might slip out. We don't know. Alrighty, so let's ransom our prisoners. Because we're not keeping any of them. And then I'm going to go to our actual party. Oh, we'll finish the quest and then check out the party. Got some leveling up to do for some peoples. So, one of you had, the Hillmen, there's only 3 of them anyway. So we'll get them all up to the next level, which makes them all brigands now. Lovely. And unfortunately, I can't level them up any further because I want to make them into Valandian Banner Knights. Oh, wait, no, I go Highwaymen. Oh, I might be able to level them up. Okay, so yes, so I can level them up by going to Warhorse. Lovely. Imperial Archer, Term Veteran Infantryman, Imperial Infantryman, and Imperial Infantryman. Oh, that's trained. I have a lot of infantry. Maybe I should alter that. Surgeon? We have a surgeon. Unfortunately, he fights against us a lot. Not quite sure why he does. Can we rename our vassals and followers? I don't think so. But I could be wrong. Let me go check them out in character. Each will take a warhorse? Yes, I have warhorses though. Yeah, I don't think I can rename them. If I could, I would rename them after subscribers. Surgeons are nice later in the game to lead separate parties just as a random note. Interesting. I'll have to keep an eye on that. I assume, yeah, none of us have anything to level up. Although Lath is back, so I need to give Lath some equipment. So, I was just on this. No, I wasn't. This is the screen I need to be on. Alright, so Lath, welcome back. You did have some pretty okay gear, I suppose. We're going to see if I can't give you anything better. You currently have a rusty iron flisa, which, as far as I can tell, is just better than everything else I can give you. Alright, that's good. Ooh, I could give you a nice mace. Although you appear to be pretty well equipped for that. You need a better hat? Yes, this would absolutely be a better hat. Would this be a better tunic? It is not, because it's normal people wear. Because they have high intelligence, and high intelligence makes a good leader. Even better if they also have high leadership and tactics. Give him a pitchfork. No, he has to be like this. He's infiltrating the area with his mustache, but his kilt. They'll never know what hit him. Actually, now that I come to think about it, our surgeon may actually need a little bit of an upgrade on his shirt. Oh, armor protection. Yeah, the leather tunic is just going to be better. There you go. Now at least you'll look like you have some interest in fighting a war. And we are just like ultimate badass. Alright, happy with that. So we weren't able to sell our goods all that well in Ortissa, though we did make a decent amount of cash thanks to, you know, going to tournaments and kicking butt and taking names. I'm not interested in taking a shield maiden or a cow thief at the moment because they're not intelligence heroes. She is honest and has daring, although she is apparently cruel. But we will keep an eye out for somebody who has a little bit more medical capability. This guy's just a scout, and he's not a particularly good one compared to Lath, so I don't feel the need to get him. That may end up being a wrong decision, but for now, I feel no urgency in grabbing him. So on to Gorontor, which we haven't been to before. We're also a fairly quick party, so we might actually be able to catch out a couple of raiding parties. I need to go check this army because I've been told that it will only show me if it's the leader, and I'd like to grab him. Good. Let's see, is there anybody here I can talk about Naretzi's folly? Can you tell me about the Battle of Pendrake? I wasn't there, but Rhaegar apparently, or Ragia knows everything there is to know about this battle. So I can't talk to you about it, but thank you for your time, I suppose. Cal something in the southwest city in Botania is a nice trading city? Cal something in the south. Not seeing it. Pencanuck? Oh, okay. Where's Pencanuck? Oh, right there. So we're going to want to swing in there at some point, because my intention was to go out around. But I suppose once we hit Carben Seth, try and remind me of it, and we'll take a small detour down south. Or we could head north from Sargo. Either is actually a pretty good idea. We'll keep both cities in mind. In fact, I will even mark it as important trading hub. I wish I could like put a pin on it. Like saying, like a custom pin on the city that says like anything I want it to really, but something like good city to trade. I mean, I don't ever expect that necessarily to happen, but that would make life probably easier. Okay, these horses are definitely more expensive than what we bought, and none of them are particularly good. Also the expense of, you know, everything else. Oh, should have checked it. No, it's not a city, so there's no way that they will buy my goods for good cash. Really, I stop in these towns to see if I can, you know, buy stuff cheaply. Caravan. That'd be neat, would be a good addition. Yeah, just like an in-game notepad I could use, because I can, you know, make notes out of game, but Rhaegar is the leader of the Southern Empire. Oh, cool. She has a lot of ideas on what's going on with that. Alright, first things first. Do you have anything cheap? You do. You sell wine, and I saw something else I thought. Suggest wine, which we may want to buy. Wine and silver. The 104. Cheapest price we've ever seen it, or at least the cheapest price that they're currently showing is significantly more than that. So picking up all of the silver I feel is a good idea. Unfortunately, the hardwood they're selling is also very expensive. I could pick up some hog just to have some additional supplies. They're not selling it particularly cheaply. I could grab some wine as well. Because wine, I believe, yes, wine is foodstuffs, so that'll help improve our multiple thing. When upgrading units, any warhorses is fine, doesn't matter in ability. Durando says that it does matter. We have a challenge, sir. First things first, though, we're going to check through our gear, see if they're willing to buy anything for a good price. They're not. They're jerks. And they're definitely not willing to buy my horses for a good price. Your Sumpter horse at 310. Holy crap, no. If it says you need a warhorse, you need a warhorse normal. No, but he's saying like a better warhorse. Oh, no, any horse slash warhorse is fine? Oh, I see. Alright, so we're going to pay 500 in order to grab some of their silver. And, I wonder, does that apply to my trade just when I buy things in general? I think it should. Mainly because I want to cheat my way through as much trading as possible. Alright, so our next city coming up is going to be Sargo and then Charis, although it looks like there's a mountain in between them. So I'll actually probably hit Sargo. Oh, the village has been pillaged. So that's not particularly helpful. I don't know about warhorses counting a normal horse. But I said horse, warhorse, there's multiple of each category. Oh, I see what you're saying. Alright, to Gamandrin. Gamardin? Yes, Gamardin. We were temporarily traveling at the same pace with you. Into the town. Okay, so all of these have been raided. One of these cities is probably under siege. Check Sargo first. Ooh, there's a hideout. I have no intention of fighting a hideout. First of all, I don't even really know how to fight the hideout. Like, I get the concept behind it, but... like, does it work out well? Get into town. Are we in town in time? We're not. Well, we are, but there's nothing here. To the trade! I'd like to start making some money. I would like to make some money, please. Selling it cheaply. Apparently that was a sword. Ah, clay. You buy clay for... how much? 65% overprice. I will take that. 32, 31, 30. How much is this overprice? 50%? Hey, we get to unload our clay. Hideouts are cheats for the CPUs. So we sold our clay. We're going to keep our butter because, you know, food variety. Butter is clearly the most important resource to just hoard. Alright, so we'll make a little bit of cash as we sell off our clay. See if they've got anything particularly cheap that I can buy. They've got pottery that they sell cheap. Oh, that would be why they wanted the clay. Because they've got a potter. Okay. So we'll pick up their pottery for 61. How below price is that? 23? It's not great. They also had a presser, which I believe is wine. Oil presser, so oil, which is a lie. And a brewer. Yeah, apparently I can sell it at Orticia for 77, but I don't really believe it. You only get about men, and sometimes you have to fight about 8 men, and sometimes you have to fight. Wine indeed. Vinter is wine? Okay. So I suppose we'll just make a little bit of money off of this one, and we will continue to well... Nah, I won't be lured by a 20% under. There's a lot of bandits around here, though. Maybe somebody needs to clean up the area. What do you sell? Sheep. Huh. And does anybody sell wood? Oh, we got quests. Family Feud. And deliver herd to Carbenseth. That's pretty far away, isn't it? Yeah, well, we'll eventually make it there, but to up your trade, you need to make a profit off items. Okay. We will keep that in mind. You guys got anything for cheap? No, you really don't. Can a man find cheapness in this world? Actually, does anybody have wood? No, not yet. We're gonna have to head further up in order to start getting cheap hardwood. Then we'll start doing some smelting. Nothing too serious in the smelting, but a little bit. Daughter found. Okay, I can send Lath out to go find another daughter. It's pretty decent to get just, you know, free cash. So that's what we will go and do. So basically, Lath is my daughter finding machine. Tell me more, blah, blah, blah. I still sent a tracker and 7 of my men. Lath of... Oh, I could have sent my surgeon. Alright, let's go grab some infantrymen, and that's about it. There you go, Lath. Go find me a daughter. Needs wood surrounded by forest. Well, there was one next to a wood, except it was doing flax. Still surrounded by forest? Hmm? Yeah, there's lots of forest around here. All right, so we've got his daughter currently being found. Cheese. Ooh, they're selling olives for cheap. How much cheap? 46%. I can work with that. Oh, that's the wrong button. 5. There we go. We will buy some olives. See if we can't find ourselves another oil presser. To Jacqueline, or Jacqueline. In the character screen, it tells you what level skills. Yeah. Yes, I suppose that is very true. But I didn't know if just like selling anything is what they meant. Oh, caravans. There's 2 of them. Quickly, turn around. No, they're traveling too fast. There's speed. What speed is this? Fast am I? I'm only speed of 4. What happened to my... Oh, it's because of the snow, isn't it? Artisans can't sell products, and fencing stolen goods. What's with all the criminals these days? Alright, first things first. Arena. No arena battle to be had. Check the tavern district. Nobody interesting in the tavern. So... trade. Oh, we're back to 5.7 speed. Must have been the forest then. What do you got? They sell grain for a decent price here. I should actually look into picking up more grain. Otherwise, I will lose money. I have furs? Oh, right. So they're buying more or selling more olives at that same 16 price. Beer I can get for a pretty decent price. Do I have beer? I do. I have 18 beer. I can stock up on a little bit of beer. There we go. 85% is 29% cheaper. I won't go for oil until it's ridiculous. 45% cheaper. I have linen. Hardwood is actually... Oh, no, that was wool. Oh, no, there's hardwood. Still expensive. For no reason at all. I mean, I imagine there's a reason, but... it still bugs me a bit. Okay. We'll pick up a little bit of beer in town. We need to dig out the land bridge. Make us ask where I pay for it. So that we can get better goods. Alright, on to Galand. What do you sell? You've got olives. So many people with olives. Barely making any money. Grapes? I can work with grapes, maybe. And you've got fish. Fish is always good to pick up. I'm gonna buy like a metric ton of fish. Hi, I'm here for your fish. I suppose your quests too, but mostly your fish. Which you sell at 11, which is 31% cheaper. Give me just a lot of fish. Because I can use it as a foodstuff as well. And then on to Galand. Foreign forest? We need to do... Oh, yeah, okay. Another quick check of the arena. Still no tournament. How depressing. I should actually ask him where the tournament is. Well, by the time I get there. I've got a brewer in town. That does not bode well for me. Apparently I can sell the fish that I just bought for even less. Grain goes for a good price around here. Most of my trade goods, they just have zero interest in. Oh my god, the fish are even cheaper in town. What is this? If I buy directly from the source, apparently it's more expensive than buying it from in town. I feel somewhat insulted. 73%, okay, that's a low enough oil price for me to go in on it. So, maybe bought a little bit much of the oil, but I am American, so that kind of works. So that's what Sprog told me the last time I bought a metric ton of oil. Okay. Let's see. Next on the trip is to Pavrend. Oh. Gonna hit Furton first. And a lot of forest bandits. If they allow me to get close enough, I will destroy them. No, they're not. What could go wrong? Well, theoretically, they could not have anything at all for me to get. What do you want? Bandit base near Furton. Good luck with that yourself. If I could bring my whole army, I would. but you don't let me do that, so I don't. God, buy something. I'm beginning to think that this whole merchant thing was a trap. Because I am... Ooh, yeah, we're almost broke. We gotta sell something soon. What do you got? Bandit base? No, good luck with that. Oh boy. What would you like to buy? Oh, I can sell a mace for a lot of money. There is a mod that removes the limit for hideout runs. We'll have to pick up that mod, I think. Although I don't think I would want to use it just yet. Purely from the standpoint of I'd like to do a pretty much unmodded run first. Right, we're going right to Pavrend. I'm going to skip Relund because I don't think Relund will have anything interesting. Hey, it's the villagers of Relund. And hopefully Pavrend will actually, you know, give me some decent stuff. Okay, there is a tournament in town, but I need some seed money for that tournament. So let's go earn some seed money. Oh, I know what I should sell. Sell a sea axe and a falchion and a pitchfork. There we go. 87 seed monies. Get rid of a fine commoner's shirt. Keep the leather cap. I gotta give it to somebody. Might be able to sell some of these horses, but I don't know how much I bought them for, and the game doesn't tell me either. Which, you know, makes life a little bit more complicated than it needs to be. Oh good, hides I can sell for good cash here. How much more over is this last group? 130. Oh yeah, baby. I take it all back. Being the Merchant King is good. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. We have seed money for the tournament now. Check quick check that. Oh, there's nobody in the tournament. I know, that was amazing hide prices. So Pravend apparently needs the hides. The silver looked like it was just selling for normal, and that's why I didn't go for it. So actually, let me just double check on the silver. I know it was like colored in the bright green trading side. But yeah, it's being sold for 20% cheaper than average, and I'm gonna hold on to it until it sells good. I could get rid of my dates because it's showing a bright green. So, I mean, and some fish is also showing bright green. Should I be hanging on to my dates until it's red, or just until I'm seeing bright green on the trade menu? Do they sell leather for cheap? I was gonna check that after I did my seed money, but you know what? We're kind of in merchant mode, aren't we? They do have a tanner, so hopefully they do. Also, they sell hardwood for super expensive. Fur tool hides, leather. No, they do not. They know that leather is desired by literally everybody, and they are not going to sell it for cheap. If I scan through the rest of the list, though, they're selling oil for cheap, which I have too much oil already. They also sell wine for cheap, in case you were interested. We kind of are interested, depending on how cheap it is. 65%? Yeah, we're kind of interested in that. And they sell olives for cheap, and all of them do. The hogs are super cheap. Alright, we'll grab them all. There we go. We'll buy 1,000 in hogs now. We'll buy 574 or 64 in hogs. 20 hogs, we can slaughter them for meat later if we happen to find that meat is super amazingly awesome, but I'm dying to fight in a tournament. So, let us join the tournament. Tournament will be a melee group. Trade XP gained is based on profit margins, so best sell without buying anything first. Oh, okay. Interesting. Think you slaughter them right now and sell them for a profit? Could I? I'll have to double check that. Remind me of that as soon as we finish, you know. Hopefully. Ooh, rigid tipped arming sword. Okay, this is a tournament with stakes now. I want that sword. Alright, we're working with a Valandian infantry against a crossbowman and an Imperial infantry. So, Valandians versus Imperial. Let's go find out. Oh, I have a crossbow. No. Shoot, I forgot how crossbows worked. Oh, crap. Reload the crossbow. Reload the crossbow. Pull out my sword. Fudge. No. I forgot how crossbows worked. I did the bow thing. So everybody probably already knows this, but I'm going to say it anyway. With a bow, you're most accurate you're ever going to get the moment you pull the string back. So all you got to do with a bow is to click. With a crossbow, you're most accurate after you hold it for a moment so you can zoom in. It's literally the complete opposite, and it threw me for a loop. Oh, I got wrecked. So a bit unfortunate on that one. We're going to go Berks loose today. We're not going to Berwick. I think we're going to do fine. So let's go check on that meat. Let's go see the meat. So the meat is 25, and they're selling the hogs for 30 right now. We could. We're not going to, but we could. Thank you, Rando, for the 1 bit. For rip. I think you're more accurate with a bow shot if you hold it for a short moment. Not from what I saw whenever I played my my Mongolian play, my Khuzait playthrough. But maybe that's just bias. Could be. Do I want to keep the Iron Flissa or change it out for a light mace? Toss a bit to your streamer. Thank you so much. Alrighty, let's I think we need to move on though. I think our humiliation requires us to get the hell out of here. Maybe not first. I don't think I need any like swords or shields at the moment, and you know we did just lose. So, but there's a light crossbow. So tempting. Unfortunately, it takes up too much space. Compared to my javelins, throwing axes, weapon 60 pierce, 29, 92, 64, 27, 93. Weapon length. Trying to figure out which one is better. Because you shoot a blob of people on horseback. Hard to miss with that. But it's good. No, I should probably just keep the javelins. But yeah, light crossbows are now a thing in this version of the game, which is quite lovely. Love to get a longbow just to mess with it, but I'm not really a longbow spec character now, am I? Alright. We did make a good amount of cash here in Provend. I'm very happy with how that turned out. The tournament, obviously, not so much. However, I'll take what I can get at this moment. I think we need to stop through at Ox Hall. What do you think is up in Ostacam? Do you think it's worth going to Ostacam, or should we cut in immediately to Penconic? Because it's kind of the big trade city that we've been not really going to lately. Welcome to the hall. Can't go to the keep, obviously. The arena? No. Practice fights only. Artisans can't sell. Quick check of the trade. I doubt we're going to get anything super good at here. Although, then again, I didn't think that the hide price was going to be all that good either, and I was proven drastically wrong. Butter sells well here. Hogs, I could sell for 63. I mean, that alone would be very expensive, but the meat value, I'm going to slaughter some hogs. Because I think I can make a pretty decent amount in meat. So, first things first, I'm going to go to inventory. And then down to my hogs. And then I'm going to axe them. So if I axe 5 of them, how much meat does that give me? 21. 31. Okay, so it is 2 for 1. Okay. So I'll do that much and trade a little bit of it away. Bacon. Yes, bacon. Give me all the bacon. So the meat. Gonna be 285. And that's right around the price where it starts becoming a hog trade. So I'll just get the 285. It's not much. It's just a little bit of spending money. Which we're now going to go attempt to buy. Alrighty. Selling anything cheap that's not oil. They're selling flax for pretty cheap, but I think I have a whole bunch of flax, or do... No, we don't. Okay, so flax at 11 is apparently a really good price, actually. It is 26% cheaper, but then again, there's not much of it. Here we go. Basically, we just sold the meat to buy the flax. Could buy some more clay. The clay price actually here is really good. So I'm going to pick up some clay. But really good, I mean it's 25% cheaper. The linen is cheaper here as well, but I have linen. So we're back in on clay. Always comes back to clay. Always. And the hogs here are super expensive. Maybe we should just sell the rest of the hogs now. Wait, no, I don't want to do that. Give me my hogs back. The reason why, because as was mentioned, we want to maximize our payout. So I'm just going to sell the hogs, and then I will buy the flax and the clay. So we'll get our 580 for getting out of hogs. And then we'll go back to trade, and we'll get the flax and the clay. Four, and 1, 2, 3, 4. Done. It is fairly stable and good product to juggle between settlements. Yeah, so it seems. Especially if you can buy hogs for 27. I think we're going to put in a little bit of a cut here for YouTube. It's a virtual cut because I don't try and record and play this game at the same time because of obvious reasons. But yeah, make sure you say goodbye to the YouTube people, folks. Don't worry, we're still going to be streaming for quite a while longer. However, YouTube people can only handle so much amazing Bannerlord at a single sitting. So, thank you very much for watching, folks. I've been Tyrak. If you like what we've been saying, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every single time I release one of these videos, make sure that you press that little bell icon and then you select all notifications. And nobody wants to get all that information. Just make sure you swing on by. I send out videos at 12 o'clock every single day. You'd be loving to have them. Also, join our Discord. That's where we chat, hang out, and have a good time. And I will see you all in the next episode.